Hey, welcome to Go Riding TV, your guide to ATVing's best. Today's tour includes a trip to the farming community of Tilbury, Ontario, where we connect with funnyman Rick Mercer for his inaugural voyage across the Mud Bog. We check in with the experts for some advice about keeping your tires rolling smoothly. Heading into the parts and accessories section, we have a close-up look at some technology. And keeping the kids safe while riding, we examine proper riding gear for youth riders. Keeping it fun and rubber side down, Go Riding TV. It's all good, so let's roll. Go Riding is sponsored by Yamaha ATVs and Rhino. What kind of Yamaha are you? By G-Max Helmets, a perfect fit. There's a G-Max for everyone. And by Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides, the ultimate ride. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but there is a portion of ATV riders who truly enjoy the opportunity to spin their tires down into a good old patch of mud. From an outside perspective, it's tough to understand the allure of this dirty, sloppy stuff, but given the numbers who enjoy mucking it up, the attraction is evidently a powerful one. The good news for these mud runners is that many organized rides now feature a section of trail that is filled with the muck, or even better, the entire event is all about mudbogging. These events are becoming so popular that even the manufacturers have recognized the desire to get into the sloppy challenge and have introduced machines like the Cat Mud Pro and the Can-Am XMR as factory-built mud-ready quads. Go Riding got the call to visit a new event in the mudder circuit, the Tilbury Auto Sales Puddle Jump and Mud Bog, and we were definitely pleased with the turnout. Sleds were flying across the pond on Saturday, and Sunday the mud was flying as the competitors squeezed it hard across the private bog.
You know what, everything worked out good for us. I think we could use more spectators, but this is an event that we just started this year, so you know the puddle jump's been going on for a long time, so it's going to take some latitude, some time to get it rolling. We had about 35 bikes. We had some big guys here with some big dog sleds. I enjoyed it, man. It was crazy. A lot of fun.
I'm trying to run some stock classes, some modified classes, CC rules, up to a certain CC. Everybody's all separated. The Mud Bog pit, this is our first go at it. We're not real familiar with doing this kind of stuff, but I've had a lot of help from Wild Boar and Rubber Down to help me get things set up. The water's about 1.5 to 2 feet deep, and I got about 8 inches to a foot of silty loam bottom. So it's gonna be very interesting. It's about 150 feet long and side-by-side drags. 2 weeks ago, you couldn't see this pond. The bulrushes were about 10 to 12 feet high. So we spent a lot of time, big mowers, big tractors, cutting it all down. We've pumped about 2 feet of water out of it. And but other than that, it's just natural slop.
There was a mix of vendors showing off their wares to the crowd. Not one to miss a good promotional opportunity. Yamaha was on site supporting the local dealer in the area and checking out how this new event was doing.
We heard about this weekend. We didn't get too much notice. We put it all together in a couple of weeks. We heard there was going to be guys on snowmobiles and ATVs on mud. We thought we had to come out and see what it was all about. This is messed up, but we love it. There's families out here. There's everything from 5-year-olds to grandparents here with their kids. It's a family event. We're really impressed with this. We did, like I mentioned, we just heard about this, but we thought we'd come out and see what it was all about, and I think we'll be back again next year for sure.
Bringing in a special attraction for the crowd, on hand to try his luck at mudbogging was funnyman Rick Mercer and his TV crew who were on site shooting for a new episode of the Mercer Report. Hoping not to fail in the slop, Mercer was going to give the pit a try on a custom mud machine done up special by Rubber Down Customs.
Well, the bike they were going to give him was kind of a little race bike. This bike here has the biggest ATV tires you can buy, the 32-inch silverbacks, and they're going to rip and paw at whatever's underneath them. It's all traction all the time there. That's my personal machine. It's my trail machine / riding or racing machine, and it's done as far as you can do a motor on an 850 XP. It's a quick bike, it's a weapon. I kind of give him a little bit of a warning, be careful, and thank God he did.
It's a whole new game, but I've got what looks like the most powerful, mean-looking machine on the property, if you take a look at it, it's pretty spectacular. So my confidence is, medium.
Any coaching from the sidelines? Thoughts, prayers?
Well, it seems to me everyone just says giver. No matter what I do, involving skidoos or all-terrain vehicles, they just say giver.
Later in the show, we'll bring you Mercer's inaugural voyage into the bog. Helmets have come a long way when Go Riding returns.